So I'm gonna set up the camera and start feeling around in there for it, but hopefully it's a big buck. We can take it home and cook it up. Oh, yes, look at that. What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys have been doing well. So pretty much the plan for the next 2 days in this video is I'm going to be going on the fattest adventure ever. I'm going to be going to a heap of different locations here on the sunny coast, and the adventure begins right here in the mangroves today, where I'm going to be attempting to track down a mud crab, catch it with my bare hands, teach you how to cook it up later on tonight when we go camping. I'm just going to fully send it with this video and put so much effort into making it, so it'd mean a lot if you watched the whole thing, gave me some feedback and let me know what I should do in my next video. So I've been walking through the mangroves for about an hour already, and I've already caught one mud crab. I'll show you that clip soon, but I say we start heading through the mangroves right now, try get some big muddies, so that when we set up all of our swags and the fire later on tonight, we can have a mad feed, which would be pretty good. But yeah, let's start heading through the mangroves and hopefully find some big muddies. I can actually not believe what's happening right now. See this mud crab hole just behind me here? This is the same mud crab hole that I filmed my last mud crab catch and cook in. A couple months ago, I spotted a big buck while I was walking through the mangroves, set up a crab pot here and caught a big muddy. Look at that! In my crab pot. He is massive. I came from the other side this time. I didn't even realize it was the same hole, and I've spotted another mud crab in it. So I'm gonna set up the camera and start feeling around in there for it. I didn't know these mud crabs would intrude on the other mud crabs' holes once they're gone, but hopefully it's a big buck. We can take it home and cook it up. If I'm being honest with you right now, I've only done this on a handful of occasions, so if I lose a finger, I mean, at least I got it on camera. Oh, it's so deep up in there. Look at all that. Oh. Yes! Look at that! Oh, I'm pretty sure I felt another crab in there as well. Hold up. What is that? That's a female. Oh, I'm pretty sure I felt another crab, and that has to be a male. All right. It could have been just that muddy. But take a look at that. Big Australian mud crab, done the right way. Catching it with my bare hands, that's pretty cool. And although it's not a male, it's still cool to come in here and catch him with my hands and not lose a finger. Does that look sick? So although this isn't a male mud crab and the claws aren't as big, that could still do some serious damage right there. And it's so cool to get them in the middle of winter, because generally they slow down a bit. You don't catch them in the crab pots as much. So to get one out here in the mangroves with my bare hands is pretty cool. You do have to get muddy for it though, as you can see. Imagine getting your finger stuck in that. That would literally take your finger off, but that's pretty cool. All right, we'll get the big girl back in there. Oh, what is going on? All right. Latest, big girl. See you next time. Get in there. Alright, well, I've been walking around the mangroves for a couple hours now. Apart from that one muddy that we caught earlier this morning, I haven't seen any more. So I think what I'm going to do now, have a bit of fun for a couple hours, maybe go do some snorkeling, cliff jumping, see if I can find any river monsters in this crystal clear creek not too far from here. So I'm going to start heading out of here, get the kayak on the roof, head out to that creek system, have a bit of fun, and then later this arvo, go catch something that I can cook up tonight when we go camping. So the thing about this place is the water levels used to be a lot higher. We haven't had serious rain in this area for a long time. So what's happened, since these water levels have dropped dramatically, there is a lot of species in this creek that are stuck in little pools. If you did watch one of my last videos, you would have seen me go snorkeling in this exact creek system with a massive freshwater eel. It was about 1.5 meters long. And before we go any further, I want you to pause the video right now, leave a comment down below of how old you think that eel would have been. And I did some research after, and believe it or not, there has been eels that have grown over 100 years old. 100% he would have seen the Connondale panther. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to that pool soon, try to go swimming with him. But I say we get out of this tree, keep walking up the creek, and see what else we can find. So I just got out. This is pretty much one of the best places that I've found to snorkel in fresh water. But the plan right now is I'm gonna have a bit of fun for the rest of the day, go to a different creek system not too far from here, do some cliff jumping and see what animals I can find along the way. As you can see, finally made it down to some nice cliffs. I'm gonna jump off it in a second. You can hear the drone up behind me there. It's been a really cool day and just gonna have a bit of fun this afternoon until we actually go camping later on tonight. So yeah, take a look at the cliff up here. Let's have a little jump. So I just went home, I had a heap of fun cliff jumping and snorkeling earlier today, but pretty much what I'm gonna do now is I've got my recurve bow here, I've got my kayak, and this creek behind me right here is actually the same creek where I jumped out of a tree on top of a bull shark. Now, I'm not going to be doing it again today. I promised the family that I wouldn't be doing it by myself. But what I am going to do is launch the kayak and go bow fishing, trying to get something that I can cook up later on. Just missed like a 35 centimeter brim. He was just sitting on the floor there right next to my kayak. Oh my God. I saw him at the last minute, but that's all right. I've seen a couple bull sharks swimming around as well. Not gonna get them with the bow, but it'd be cool to go swimming with them or even try catch one with my hand soon. There's a couple mullet just over there. I'm gonna have a shot at them. missed him again. Big school of fish up here. I'm just gonna cruise down, hopefully get a good shot at him. This is probably my last attempt before I need to go. Bit of an unsuccessful mission. I did miss a lot of fish, but that's all right. It was still cool to see those bull sharks just cruising around this little creek. And if you guys want me to come back here and actually try catch one with my hands, or even in a primitive trap or something, let me know in the comments section below, subscribe to the channel. But I think what I'm gonna do now is go for a bit of a 4B, hit some tracks with my mate. Then later on tonight, I'm gonna take the kayak out and the hand spear onto the flats and try and get a couple of fish with it that we can cook up tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys then. Oh, how are we going there, Bob?
Oh, not bad, eh? Just cruising in.
Only about a foot in the air. Alright everyone, so it's actually the next day at the moment. We went out last night and tried to get a couple mud crabs and did some stuff with the hand spears, but we didn't end up getting anything. So we've just spotted a big mud crab. He's just buried himself right here.
Can not see him.
Brother. So what we've done now is I'm out here with my mate Banjo, and pretty much what we're gonna do now is cook up the bream that I caught in last week's video. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the fillets out, chuck them in some chips. So we'll just chuck this pan down into the coals like that, put some oil in it. Then we'll grab our fillets, chuck them down in there, just like that. Pretty nice place to have a fire, just in the middle of this rock here. Wait about 5 or 10 minutes, take them off and see how the bream tastes. All right, so while these bream are cooking up, I thought I'd let you know a bit about the rules about spearfishing and bow fishing here in Queensland. Now, if you have any questions, I'd recommend going and downloading the Queensland fishing app. They let me know this a couple days ago, so if you have any questions, just call up your local fisheries, ask them where you can and can't go spearfishing and bow fishing, and it just saves you getting a fine from spearfishing in the wrong spot and doing the wrong thing. But yeah, I think these bream are ready. We're gonna take them off at the moment. There we go, take a look at that. They look pretty nice in there like that. All right, so we'll just taste it. It actually does taste so good. Tastes really good with the sea salt crumbs on it. Taste it, Benji. You like it?
Actually pretty nice.
Yeah, not bad. Tell us a bit about that bull shark that you caught a while ago and the mad photo you got with it.
Yeah, so we had an 80 centimetre toadfish on the livey, so he was going mental in the water, and yeah, I mean the rest is history. It's pretty much a world record.
If you enjoyed this, make sure you let me know in the comments section below. And if you like these kind of adventurous videos, I'll do more, and hopefully next time actually get something with the spear or the bow. Go follow me on Instagram if you like this kind of stuff. I post a heap of different content over there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in the next adventure.